You've probably heard multiple things. This brokerage is best for new agents. This brokerage is not for new agents. But is eXp Realty a good choice for new agents? The truth is that the model actually puts gasoline on an already amazing fire of value, which you can utilize. However, sometimes there's one decision here, two decisions here that actually make it not the best for new agents. And I'm going to dive into those so you can stay away from there. But also, let's take a step back and have some perspective on what it means to be a new agent and who the fault really is that the agent success rate is so low. Let's go. What's up, guys? I'm Jeremy Kane with eXp Realty and the Wolfpack, the #1 organization at eXp Realty, and there's a reason for that. We are growing 4 times faster than the top leaders at the company because we have set the system and set the process so that you have so much value that you won't even know what to do with. However, some new agents do really struggle, and it comes with systems, it comes with coaching, and all of that is put into one on top of learning a new industry, making sure that you understand your contracts and all of that. So we're going to dive in to really find out, is eXp the best fit for new agents and ultimately for you? So as we dive into this, choosing a sponsor at any of the cloud-based brokerages is an absolute game changer. The sponsor is an added person, or 7 people in eXp's case, that should provide a little bit of value to see where you can take your career. It doesn't exist at other brokerages. All of the other things, we have mentors, we have brokers, we have contracts classes, we have all of those things. However, eXp has this additional piece in the rev share model where there is additional value that should be coming in for 7, 5 tiers, whatever that looks like for you as to where you fall in an organization. So does it sound like something that, absolutely would blow you away? Do we have, cool names of classes? Yep, we got that too. FastCap, absolutely amazing. We'll talk about that here in a second. My foundations builder, all of those things. But the brokerage itself is probably not to blame for your struggles if you're a new agent. If you're a new agent and struggling, or you're a new agent coming in, the research and the education really matters. So as we kind of pull the curtain back, on this, let's really dive into choosing the right sponsor. When you are at a brokerage and you go into the broker's office and he says, we do all of these things, that's great, right? At eXp, you have the agents who are bringing agents to the table. And the managing broker is over here, still a resource, typically multiple in the same state for those major, issues and concerns or those difficult questions. 100% available almost all day, every day. Next, we have a sponsor and the upline. And this is where it gets crazy because at eXp especially, the sponsor that you choose will give you direct access to the 7 tiers above you, the sponsor and then 6 above him or her. And so choosing a sponsor could be really cool. If you want to do YouTube, you can talk to the #1 YouTube coach in the real estate space, Mike Sherrard, who's my friend and in my upline. If you want to get into investing and flipping homes, Connor Steinbrook is Mike's sponsor, and he's there to help and guide you along in those endeavors. But the difference is it's specific. It's things that they have done. It's not just a broker who's pulling people in or, taking a webinar and teaching a class. It's true people and true agents that are in the industry coaching and selling homes that can help you with that specific thing you're looking for. If you struggle with systems, processes, time management, and you are like, okay, well, I have this full-time job and I need to do this, we got Louis Galt, right? And then you have myself, who has the foundations builder, an exact blueprint of how I've built my business, an interaction active community, as well as a course that you can plug into to really get your lead generation set up so you're not chasing the next paid lead generation or that kind of stuff. So as you see, those are 4 massive value adds that you get for absolutely free just by choosing me as your sponsor. And then below that, there's all kinds of different specializations and so on. This organization is set up for success, and we kind of lead the way, and we kind of started with Mike Sherrard giving his Social Agent Academy for absolutely free. So if you're interested in partnering with somebody like that, or this is the first time you're hearing about this, definitely book a call before you choose your brokerage, and we can talk about this and see if we have the right fit for you, because we haven't even gone into the FastCap developed by Brian Ellington and top producing agents across our company. That is a 6-week course. It'll hammer it down. You'll have KPIs, you'll have accountability partners, and that's on the brokerage side. So that's what we offer for those new agents to really get the ball rolling and get momentum. Because the truth is, this business is a little bit about the legal side of real estate, the stuff that you got licensed, and a lot bit about marketing and how you're going to grow that business, communicate with potential clients, and scale in a fashion that allows you to put food on your family's table. Because let's be real, the memberships and the MLS and all of the things do get expensive. And so you have a short time window. And so if you're going to a new brokerage because they have the best training for everybody, and they're going to sit you down in an office for 3 months and, teach you all the tricks of the trade, the truth is you don't learn anything until you're out in the field. And so if you're considering this, the 24/7 access to a lot of these courses and the replays and, all of this stuff where it's super hyper focused, all starts with a sponsor that you choose. If you are out there and eXp is on your list and you haven't chosen an exact sponsor yet, or you want to have a further conversation because eXp's just developed co-sponsorship, again, if you're at the brokerage already, you're a little bit late for that. But if you are not, we can have a conversation and we can set up the best value stack for you based on your needs. Not what I give, not what I do, but what you need, what you like, and give you a situation where you have a plethora of value that is just not offered at any other brokerage. So you say, okay, Jeremy, that sounds pretty good. Well, I did a feature with Joseph Kukamodal, and he was a new agent. He literally logged onto my course, and the first 3 videos, he was like, oh, it clicked. He then went to his church, and he has closed several deals and has more in the pipeline just from those first 3 videos in my Sphere of Influence Foundation Builder. He has the success. I did a video with him, and you can check that out here. But ultimately, he came into the industry from the tech world. He was looking at AI. He was doing this stuff. And ultimately, it was like, get out and talk to people, shift your momentum, shift your energy. And it absolutely changed it. And this is not a hardcore sales pitch. This is how you can be where your feet are and have a confidence about you and have strategic relationships within those circles that will help you grow your business really quickly. Because ultimately, we need as many possibilities coming in and as many people shouting through a megaphone our name as possible. So check that video out. And if you're interested in my course or partnering with us and getting all of that for absolutely free, including my coaching on a one-on-one level, definitely book a call at the RE Agent Wolfpack and we'll get there. Okay, now let's go to what eXp actually offers new agents, right? We have onboarding assistance through me, where we're going to sit down, we're going to go through it and make sure everything goes well. Because here's the deal, eXp's onboarding is a system of emails that you need to log into certain things and have access to those, so you have the file in the back end. It's kind of the startup piece. However, it's a lot of emails all at once, and the truth is we just want to make sure you get all the value you were promised. But after 35 emails plus a few from the Wolfpack, you're going to need a little bit of guidance to go through and figure this out. We got your back there. Then we have FastCap. Once you go through FastCap and you're doing that, or maybe you choose the Foundations Builder, which you'll have for free, which is my course, then you're going through that, building those lead generation, hyper focused on building your business in a little bit more modern way. We're not going to be, making you dial the phones or making you do the door knocks. Certainly, those are absolutely amazing ways to grow your business. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. But there is hope out there. There's not one way to build this business. The beauty of this business is that everything works, nothing doesn't. And so if you want to be surrounded by somebody, not only myself, but the entire Wolfpack and the community of 3,300 agents who had taken the chance and have absolutely changed their lives because of that decision, please reach out, because that's 1A. We can meet you where you're at, see if we're a good fit, and absolutely get you off to a fire start in your real estate career, because starting is the most important part, because you get 6, 12, 18 months down the road and it's a big deal. It's a big hurdle, and we don't want that. Within our community, you have people that are just like you. You have people that are doing things at really, really high levels in every aspect of lead generation, every aspect of marketing, that there's always a resource for you. There's always an accountability partner. There's always someone that's in the fight with you, right? So it's a huge deal. And then you have the hierarchy of top producers, where when it's time to scale, maybe you have this thing going, you're like reaching out to, somebody who's crushing it on Instagram or whatever. The Wolfpack is a family, and that's exactly what you need to beat that statistic that 82% of real estate agents fail in their first year. The next objection I get a lot of times with newer agents is, I need someone local. Well, we got that covered too, because if you need someone local, then you haven't done any transactions, you can be assigned a mentor. The mentor is local. Sponsor is different. Sponsor can be a marketing and branding, genius, whatever you're looking for. But if the mentor is local, they can help you with those hyper local nuances, the lockbox systems, the realtor board stuff, the MLS, connecting you with, the top of the top industry partners and lenders and so on. And so that's great. And you have them to help you answer those questions on, the contracts and what box to fill in and so on. And then you have another layer of value within the broker. However, the mentor's in a position so that you're not like, I have to go ask the broker what box to check on this contract, right? Sometimes we don't want to bother them with those silly things, but they're ultimately important. And we want to make sure that you have somebody local to help you understand that piece. And the truth is, if you're a new agent and you're with somebody local, sometimes, more times than not, there's kind of a secret sauce kind of feel, right? Oh, well, this person, I'm not going to give them all my secrets, because then they're going to be competition. And anyone in your market is going to be competition. So there's very few people that think that don't think that way. And they are out there, I will tell you. However, with this model, you have the entire Wolfpack behind you, you have the entire eXp team behind you, and your mentor is more for, the nuts and bolts of writing a contract and getting deals to the closing table. Then you add on the cloud-based brokerage, which allows you to possibly work a job. So you're putting food on the table, so the stress level isn't getting to you, because it does take time to get momentum in this industry and close transactions. And even once we go under contract on a transaction, it could be 30 to 60 days before, that closes. And obviously through the contract process, things happen. We don't want you to be in a position where the transaction and that payday is so important to you that you're not providing that ultimate experience. Then you have healthcare, you have stock options, you have revenue share, and private support from the people that you grow in the community with in the Wolfpack that will absolutely help you take your business to the next level and get through the muck and the difficultness of being a successful real estate agent. So this isn't just a course. This isn't just something that we have, as vanity value. This is a community, and ultimately, our goal is to help you succeed. It doesn't cost anything extra with the revenue share model. We get paid from your split with eXp, which is ultra competitive at 80/20 with a $16,000 cap. We have access to teams. Anybody, you can join a revenue share organization if all of a sudden you need a team, you need to get on some of those Zillow leads, heaven forbid. We have access to teams within our brokerage that you can certainly join that team and still be in the revenue share organization, start to build your YouTube channel in the background or whatever it is. And so this isn't just a course. This isn't just a couple, KPIs for you to work through, call 200 people a day or whatever. This is a full support system and ecosystem for you to take your business from where you are to where you want to be. So the critical mistake that I am urging you to avoid is to just pick a sponsor to pick a sponsor. If you like the value here, go ahead and book a call, reagentwolfpack.com, and we can have a conversation. It doesn't mean that your brother or your cousin that's, in a different market or in your same market can't be a part of your organization, because now we have co-sponsorship. However, for you to understand the value that they offer in their upline offers and the value that we offer and our upline offers is paramount to your success. Or maybe it's not us, but maybe it's a different organization. You want to make sure that you can understand this model so that you can maximize the value. So where you are, you have resources. Where when you're growing, you have resources. And when you're ready to scale, you have resources. And ultimately, it's up to you. Match the values up, talk about the values, and then say, okay, I'm in. This sounds like a perfect fit for me, and we're off to the races. Whether it's co-sponsorship, sponsorship, or not at all, and just, an advisor to you in this crazy difficult decision of choosing a brokerage as a new agent, we are here for you to help and make sure that you maximize on the value of this decision. So many people are just like, okay, well, my cousin said to join here, and they do part-time construction and I'm doing part-time, so that's going to be great. Well, the truth is, if they're not full-time in it, what's the resources and value that they're going to get? And like I said, with co-sponsorship, they don't have to be cut out. You don't have to hurt any feelings. They can still be a part of your story. They can still earn revenue share from the eXp dollar when you close a transaction. However, how many transactions will you be closing if you're out there on an island and you don't have somebody local and you don't have anybody doing this, and you have one person who's telling you to do it the way that they did it, and they're hammering that into your head, which is traditional at these traditional brick and mortar brokerages? How is that any fun? How is that anything different than your 9-to-5 that you maybe left or maybe didn't even get into? So we have to understand that this is a critical juncture. If you are considering eXp, make sure that you vet the sponsor, you talk about the value that they offer, the 6 people above them offer, and you can make an educated decision, because this decision matters. I have had agents that have been at 8 to 10 brokerages who I can connect you with, right, as a testimonial or as a quick call, and they all say the same thing, right? I didn't join eXp, I joined the Wolfpack, and the Wolfpack showed me the way to eXp and showed me how amazing that brokerage really can be when leveraged properly with the right connections. And so as we kind of round this out, make sure that you are asking these questions, make sure that you are understanding exactly what it takes. And if you do all these things and you check all these boxes, eXp is absolutely an amazing brokerage with more education and more knowledge, especially within our organization, for you to capitalize on and grow your business. Now it's up to you to choose a roadmap. I will be your tour guide. Book a call below, and I can't wait to talk to you. And if not, stay in touch. Subscribe to the channel, throw me comments, reach out. I'm always here to help you get a win every single day at the game of real estate, and I can't wait to see you absolutely crush it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.